Okay, this next topic is pretty weird, Hila.
All right.
And I have a hard time believing it's a real thing. It's called Harry Potter reality shifters. And apparently there's kids that believe that Harry Potter is real and that they can will their way into the world of Harry Potter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not so much that it's real, but they could create it. They could make their
They can
own
make it
reality.
real.
They can make it real within
Yeah.
their mind.
Are you sure it's not some elaborate like role playing?
Oh no.
That was sort of our impression at first, but as we dug in, they take it a little bit. It's definitely several steps beyond fan fiction or fantasy. Yeah.
So
Where'd you find it? What is it?
It kept popping up. I kept seeing videos pop up on like Twitter and stuff of people being like, "What the fuck is going on with Gen Z?"
I thought I was like, I'm Team Gen Z. I like Gen Z, but I mean, this is definitely a mark against the whole generation. if I'm going to believe this is actually not an elaborate troll, but you'll see that they have quite a lot of like 160,000 likes, so it has a lot of engagement. So here, let's watch this one. If you're part of Shift Talk, you know that we like to use the affirmation "I am in my desired reality."
If you're a part of Shift Talk, you know that we like to use the affirmation, I am in my desired reality. And a lot of people say that that's the affirmation that gets you to your desired reality in the end. But when I used to say it, I would be like, okay, well, I'm not actually in my desired reality, so I'm just saying this to trick my mind. Think about it like this. My finger is on the lantern, right? This is what it looks like when I have both my eyes open. This is what it looks like with my left eye closed. This is what it looks like with my right eye closed. So is my finger really on the lantern, or is it over here? Who's to say? Can you be in more places than one at the same time? Who's to say? It's all about perspective. Sure, with both eyes open and with my left eye
this is not
closed,
comedy?
it may look like my finger's on the lantern, but if I close my right eye, I'm somewhere else. All I had to do was blink, like close an eye. That's why everyone's like, shifting is so easy, because you're just putting yourself in a different reality. You're changing the perspective. Think about it like that. If you're a part of Shift Talk,
Think about it like that.
So
Hold on, this is not comedy.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. They're saying no. I think we have to make a distinction. But the comments are like, wait, this makes so much sense to me, girl. You changed the whole game. And don't you? Wait, but she's like dressed as Hermione, and she's pretty old too. By the way, she's not that young.
Well, Gen Z, the upper echelon of Gen Z is in their early to mid 20s now. Yeah, I mean it's.
But don't you think she's a little old to be role playing?
Well, she's not in cosplay.
Early 20s, probably.
I think anybody over 12 is probably too old to be doing this.
Let me sample something
okay,
else.
if you
here.
haven't shifted yet,
Okay,
let me
here's
put
another
you
one.
on this method that literally, oh my god, two of my mutuals, like, shift using a variation of
So
this.
wait, shifting is just to clarify. So shifting.
That shift. That's the shorthand for when you shift is when you've now entered this new reality.
Okay, so what is shift? Shifting is when you transport your subconscious mind from your current reality, they call it a CR, to your desired reality known as DR.
Right.
There's no such thing as a
Right.
coincidence.
Right.
True. That is true. Desired reality is not a dream. It is real and contains real people. Time moves differently when shifting. 3 days can be 1 hour. So they're just like meditating? What does it mean? They just sit there and then...
It seems like it's like a very intense, or I've seen people compare it to like lucid dreaming, but while
Wake up.
yeah,
I have a theory, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of them, but I think they're trying to do this because there's a lot of planning and meditating, and I think sometimes they fall asleep and they're just dreaming.
right.
Wow.
And they've just like kind of convinced themselves that
It's kinda like,
something mystical is happening.
Guided, like when they do guided, like
Yeah, guided meditation kind of thing.
meditation.
Yeah.
They tell you like, all right, so you're now in your favorite place. And
You're at Hogwarts.
imagine the
Buries
beach,
deep in you.
and there's bird
Right.
noises, whatever.
You do that at therapy.
I've done that.
Yeah. Do you think that your therapist could convince... So Hila's doing this therapy where they hypnotize her.
I actually haven't really seen anything like I haven't had a visual.
Next time you go, will you ask them to bring you to your desired reality?
You wanna-
Hogwarts?
Yes.
See if it works.
And that's the thing is,
I'll say like, hey, have you heard about shifting?
She's like, yeah.
and it's not all Harry Potter. You know, this you can go to whatever fantasy realm that you want, but from what we can tell, the vast majority are trying to get to Hogwarts. And what you just kind of alluded to about Harry being deep inside you,
Oh,
there's a lot of this seems to be sexual. Like,
oh, for real?
Really?
the motivation is to get there to fuck Draco Malfoy or
Oh, they
whatever.
just
the
want
fuck.
to fuck Draco?
Yeah. There's a lot of videos about Draco.
They specifically want to fuck Draco.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, not universally. I don't want to put them all in the same bucket.
I didn't
but,
know he was the heartthrob of the Harry Potter.
Well, well, there is a lot of Draco.
Or
They call it
like the
Draco
bad
talk,
ones.
right?
I didn't. Yeah, they call it. Some of them call it Draco talk. I didn't know he was the heartthrob either, but I guess.
How is he the heartthrob? Maybe they just want the
Well,
bad boy.
he's the bad boy,
Draco?
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
He's Tom Felton. He's the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to look up some Draco fanfic?
no.
I mean. I
Also,
don't-
he's so young in that movie. Look at him. He's like a child.
Well, they get older.
Yeah, but
towards the end.
the audience they're also child age, so they look up to their, you know.
Okay. I'm still not entirely sure this isn't just an elaborate role-playing thing. Here, how is shifting to Hogwarts real? According to fantasy fans on TikTok, you can. Harry Potter fans on the app have recently been reality shifting to place themselves in the magical world of Hogwarts. In reality shifting, you can insert yourself into the alternate reality through precise planning and meditation.
Why,
How to shift.
This is such a bizarre take on this whole thing. It's like you're just meditating and imagining something. Like,
Well, who wouldn't? I feel like every kid, when you watch Harry Potter, you're like, I wish I was a wizard.
yeah.
But it's like, you know,
Of course.
unfortunately, you're a muggblood.
Right.
You're a fucking muggle, dude.
Yeah, when I was telling my girlfriend about this, that was her response is like, when I was a kid, this was just called fantasizing. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you
we
know,
all
you-
wanted to be wizards.
Sure, yeah.
Y'all are taking it way too far, bruh. This is like QAnon for like Harry Potter nerds. It's like, damn, the internet really brought these people together.
It is
and
kind of
turned
a
this into
mass
thing.
delusion.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's escapism, obviously, but just taken to the nth degree.
Look, they gotta face the music. Harry Potter is real, and you're just a fucking muggle. Harry Potter exists in our world. They got the magic, they put the spells to do the invisibility, and your ass is just a normal fucking muggle. You don't have magic. Face the music, kid. You got shafted, bro.
I don't know why like give it like such an official title, shifting.
Shifting, bro.
Well, again, I don't know how deep we want to go into it, but AB, I mean, you were investigating it last night, and they get extremely specific in the techniques. Like,
Yeah, I'm about to read some of these.
yeah, you can, you know, there's long instructions.
There's two important factors in this. There's the script, which is sort of what Ela was talking about, which is planning ahead of time, talking about where you want to go, those types of things that calm you. And then there's the methods, so the script and methods. And then there's like 4 popular methods. So I don't know where you want to start. but-
69.
I mean, it's totally like what my this therapist that I was trying. That's
Right.
what she was doing. She has a script too.
Huh.
I think they just need to take peyote, and
Right.
you'll be in Hogwarts. And you really plan that shit out. You can
There
do
you
whatever
go.
the fuck you want. I'm doing a deep planning. I want to be in Draco Malfoy's closet. And he says, "Bad girl." He sees me in the closet. He says, "What are you doing here?" He ravages me and throws me on the bed. He casts a spell on my mouth so I can't open my mouth. And then he casts a duplicate on himself. There's 3 of them, and they all run train on me. He duplicates himself into 5 people. There's 2 in my butt, 2 in my. That's a quadruple penetration. And I say, "No, Draco, no." I try to, but my mouth is sealed. Okay, if you're a raven, so apparently the raven method. Actually, let me watch this video. I want to see what she was saying. This girl's a pro at it. We got to interview her, Dan.
This method, and I use it to lucid dream. It's all about intention, you know. If you want to shift with it, you can shift with it. If you want to do lucid dreaming with it, you can do that. Okay, basically what you're going to do, go to bed like normal, wake up early, then go about your day for a couple of hours, then go take a nap. Naps? Bruh, literally, I've heard people just like, they randomly nap and they shift. They don't do anything. If you want to include like a method, you can like do meditation, tap into your senses, try and visualize yourself in your desired reality, and then fall asleep, whatever. But like, naps, do not underestimate them. I swear so many people like shift for the first time during a nap. Okay, if you have
By the way, she's right about naps.
I mean, naps do rule. Naps, bruh.
Bruh. Or, I mean, I have the most intensely insane dreams when I nap.
Maybe you're shifting, dude.
Or,
you
yeah,
ever?
maybe- I'm going to try to shift. I wake up in Hermione's room. She says, "What are you doing here?" She duplicates herself. There's
writing
20
your script.
Hermiones. Except it's her as an adult, not as a child. I'm writing a script, yeah.
Yeah.
I say, "No, Hermione, no." And then it starts turning into a nightmare. I lose control. And then she takes out a strap-on. And I say, "This isn't part of my dream, Hermione." And she starts pounding me. No! Okay, I don't want to get too trigger warning, I'd love to reach out and try to interview her.
Yeah, I mean, after this segment, they might not be
Why? I
too
think
enthusiastic about coming on, but maybe they want to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to set the record straight.
one of the most popular reality shifting methods is the Raven method. This method involves laying in a starfish position on one's bed and counting to 100, usually with subliminal playing or with a positive affirmation said between numbers. There's the Alice in Wonderland method. This method involves meditating. What's happening back here?
The sign just randomly turned off. We're trying to turn it back on, but don't worry about it.
Alice in Wonderland method involves meditating and then laying on your back and imagining yourself sitting against a tree until someone from your desired reality runs past you, at which point you're supposed to chase them until you fall down the rabbit hole. Oh boy. You are meant to find a key that will unlock the door to your DR. The pillow method. The pillow method is another reality shifting method gaining popularity because its relative simplicity. It involves
Just put it over your face until you suffocate. Pass out.
involves dying.
Hey, the sign just turned back on. Whatever
This
you did
method
just worked,
involves
baby.
writing down affirmations on a piece of paper, repeating them before bed, and sleeping with the paper under your pillow. Oh, stop it. There's a bunch of these.
Wait, with the paper under your pillow? Like
Yeah,
a
like the
note
tooth
for the
fairy.
tooth fairy? Yeah.
Here, I'm going to show you some of these other ones we saw. Here's a girl sharing her experience. Wait, this is a picture of James Charles. Is this what you guys meant? It said, here's a pic. This one says, girl shares her experience after shifting. And I click it, and it's a picture of James Charles.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's an error, but or
Funny.
Or is
funny.
it?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I want to be James Charles on his 22nd birthday after being accused of being a predator. He's been canceled by all of his sponsors, and he only has to go to Chuck E. Cheese for his final birthday. Oh, well, I'm not saying he's dying. Sorry, didn't mean that. What is this? This is like an old man. Seeing my dad for the first time in 3 years for me, but only a day for him.
Yeah,
I loved Hogwarts, but let me tell you, you shift, you start to miss people. Dude.
yeah, time works differently.
Oh, man. Dude. Holy shit. Where's the one where the girl was like, I was scared to follow the voice? It said you're almost there. Where's that one? Shifting 101, the Raven method.
Hey guys, so here's the Raven shifting method. Step 1, make sure that you're really tired and kind of have
And again, this isn't like underground shit. This is 124,000 likes.
Wow.
Yeah.
make sure you're not like sleeping, because I make that mistake a lot and then I actually literally fall asleep and then it actually fails. Number 2, play some subliminals on your phone or out loud. Number 3, get in a starfish position. No limbs are touching. Don't move. Start to count to 100 with your eyes closed. Once you hit 100, say,
Isn't this sleep paralysis?
Between counting each number, visualize your DR. It's okay if your mind wanders a little bit, but try to regain that focus immediately. Once you reach 100, you should stop moving. Try to fall asleep and recite some affirmations. For example, I have shifted. I'm in my DR. I'm waking up in my DR. Remember to be calm and have positive energy. Hope this is helpful.
Yeah, this is kind of just lucid dreaming. That's how people have been studying how to lucid dream for a while, and it's probably something like this. I wake up and I'm in Hagrid's hut. He's so powerful and so strong. And I say, Hagrid, tell me the truth. Is your cock as big as the rest of you? And he says, Harry, he says, he slams it on the table with a giant thud. His ale on the table falls over from the massive thud of his 20-pound cock.
What?
And I say, Hagrid, take me. He casts a spell on his dick. It grows even bigger. It's the size of me. Now I'm hugging his dick like a body pillow, enveloping my whole body. Hagrid, Daddy. I turn into I'm like a giant fairy next to his giant man meat. This is like a real fanfic, I feel. I'm the size of a fairy, and I'm his giant Hagrid cock is pulsating, and I'm riding it like a missile.
People are saying Trisha would probably do
Shifting.
Yeah,
Trisha's a shifter for sure. How do I know? How do I know Trisha didn't shift here from Hogwarts? She's a Hogwarts.
She was making all those Harry Potter TikToks the other day. Yeah. So maybe she's into it.
How do we know we're not in the dream world and she's shifted in here?
Oh shit! What if Hogwarts is real and we're shifted into the H3 podcast right now?
Exactly.
Holy shit!
I sort of feel like I'm lucid dreaming right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
Hagrid's dick. Sorry to interrupt.
Please.
Really?
And I said, Hagrid, get me a mug of bubble beer. What do they call it?
Daddy.
Bubble beer. Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
And I pour the butterbeer all over my body.
Daddy.
Now his cock is filling the whole hut.
Love me, Daddy.
The windows are bursting from cock meat.
Gross.
It's the door is blasted open from cock meat.
Daddy.
And it looks like a giant tin can of Spam.
Daddy, chill.
It's bursting open and I am drowning in Hagrid's giant spammy cock.
Someone said Harry Potter is slowly being ruined for me.
Well,
I was thinking the same thing.
You know what ruined Harry Potter for me? The last book.
Oh, hot take.
The ending was
You want to
fun.
ruin Harry Potter for me?
What?
The first one.
Okay, stop.
What?
Dan's such a hater.
Okay,
He's
I
gonna
think-
come here.
I think
Yeah.
first
Come here
through
and be like,
last. are
oh, I
good.
never liked Harry Potter. I loved Harry
I
Potter.
hated the ending too, by the way.
It was just bad. I'm sorry, but like I'm just gonna tell you guys, the ending of that book was horrible.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why without spoiling anything. I mean, who doesn't know how it ends? But he spends the whole book developing all these characters and all this school, and the whole fucking plot of the whole story leading up to the final book is thrown out the window because he has to go find these relics. That's the only way. You have to go find these relics. It's like, okay, what about the 6 other books? No.
And then there's like a last episode, right, where it's like years later.
Oh, that was the worst, bro.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Hated that.
On the
What? Wait, I'm not following. It was a happy ending.
No, that's bull. That's so stupid. It's like, oh, and anyway, they're like, oh, everybody's dead, and we discovered, and like, people died, and we freed, whatever. And then it's like, fast forward, Harry's kid is going to Hogwarts, and everything's great. It's like, I'm sorry, who fucking wrote this? 10-year-old?
I got a hot take. I hate or I just dislike anything Harry Potter.
You guys are all cynics.
It's not a hot take. Dan just said.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you
It's a
said you
cold
don't
take,
the,
dude.
Well, no. You said you don't like the first one.
No, I would. Okay, you had to read
Making a
between the
joke.
lines a little bit,
joke.
Zach.
He's making it.
I'll have the hot take. I like the happy ending where everyone's happy.
No,
I,
that's
I know you like
happy.
happy endings, AB. I know that.
Do you guys know that there's a
takes
character
are
in Harry
Speaking
Potter?
of happy endings, I'm back in Hagrid's hut. His
Do you guys know
cock
that there's a
growing.
character in Harry Potter called Lucius Malfoy?
Yeah, he's a fucking racist.
Lucius Malfoy.
Okay.
What about it?
What do you want from me?
It's the dumbest fucking name for a character I've
He's a
ever.
wizard, bro.
He's
That's your
Whatever.
beef.
Is he a bad guy? What a surprise! The guy named fucking Lucifer Bad Guy is a fucking
I like-
bad guy.
listen,
and the
I'm-
hater.
I'm not going to even say she's a good writer because I read that whole book and then at the end I was like, oh, she's not that good of a writer. But people actually are criticizing her a lot now because like there's one Asian character, or wasn't it Harry's end up being his significant other? Or was he get with somebody else? Oh, he got with Ron's sister. Anyway, he was interested in this Asian character and her name was Chen. And everyone was like, oh, really? You got to name the one Asian character Chen? So there's that to deal with. Anyway, if I shift in there, I'm gonna be like, I'm in Harry Potter's world. I rewrite the ending. It's way more interesting and better.
Her name was Cho Chang. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Cho Chang. It's like, I'm sorry, can you think of a less
That's not much better than what Ethan said.
I
No,
said
it's worse.
it's way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cho Chang. Cho Chang. Hello, my name is Cho Chang. It's like, dude, could you write like maybe she doesn't need to be Cho Chang. I get their criticism on that. I didn't think about it at the time when I was reading it.
J.K. Rowling has had a million hot takes, right?
Yeah, she's apparently super like
She hates trans people.
she like hates trans people.
Yeah.
It's like where did that
Yeah.
come from? You know?
Also, didn't she get a lot of
It's
shit?
such a weird take, like for someone who wrote such an imaginary book.
Yeah, and it's
to
all
be
about
closed-minded.
friendship and
Yeah.
overcoming the odds.
I'm not, as you could probably tell, I'm not super familiar with Harry Potter, but didn't she also get a lot of shit for there's like a race of little goblin guys that are obvious Jews and they're all
Okay.
bankers?
I
I don't think I realized.
I
that.
didn't make that connection personally.
I think she also got shit for
She
that.
did. She did.
As a Jewish person, I didn't make that connection. They just seem to me like goblins, and I think
Gotcha.
in fantasy, goblins have that reputation, and dwarves and stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
Being like
I
creepy.
just heard this secondhand
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she
I
had
have
gotten
heard
a lot of flack for that, but
I have heard that. But didn't she write a book about how like like some trans person is a mass murderer and stuff?
I
And
think
it's like-
so. Yeah, that was, and it was under like a pen name or something, so people didn't know it was her at first.
But everyone figured it out.
Yeah,
She's a weirdo, man.
yeah, a little bit.
She got so rich though. What's her name again?
J.K. Rowling, and yeah,
J.K.
I I think she's the richest author.
She's a
in the world.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen.
Say
There's
it-
kids shifting on TikTok,
say what you
so
will, but those books were
yes.
a phenomenal.
Listen, anything that gets people reading
Dan.
these days is
Yeah,
awesome.
Dan. She said those books were a phenomenon.
Yeah, they were a phenomenon.
Oh, I know, and
Yeah, she's a billionaire. Holy fuck!
I
That's.
don't know why they just never clicked for me, even as a kid. I always liked fantasy and stuff.
Did you like
but,
the movies?
I haven't seen them all. I've seen a couple of them, and
They're good.
some
I
are
like the
okay.
movies.
I don't know.
waste your
I'm exaggerating
time.
my hate for it. I don't hate Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's never been something I've been into.
It's so crazy to me because it's such a big deal for me growing up.
Oh, for most of my
Yeah.
friends, like everybody around me was always into it.
Well,
I
you
was
know,
always the odd one out.
interestingly, I got the last book when I was first leaving Israel, when I first met you. That's how long ago it was. I bought the book that just came out in the airport store, and it was like cutthroat rates. I paid like $150 for it or something. And I was reading it on the way back.
Yeah.
How about that, huh?
Now I remember. I forgot that.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys find the one of the girl being like, I'm so close, but I'm afraid? Because I still just have a picture of James Charles here, guys.
Oh,
I don't know which one that is that you're.
It was the first one Dan sent. It was a girl being like, I heard someone saying you're almost there, but I got scared and stopped.
oh, yeah. Give me a second. I'll find.
So anyway, here's a script if you want to write a
Better.
script, Hila. You want to write a script with me? Okay, my name is blank. I am blank years old. My nickname is Big Salty Balls. I was born in my zodiac sign. I'm sorry, Harry Potter doesn't believe in zodiacs. They have real magic. They don't need that bullshit. What the fuck is this? This is stupid. My blood type? Oh, my blood status. Well, Muggle, obviously. Anyone else? Draco and I? This is specifically about Draco? There's a script in here about Draco.
I just sent you the one that you were looking for. I'm pretty sure it's this.
My personality, my Patronus, my wand, my habits, my love interest. Do you play Quidditch? I will not be able to suffer physical or mental trauma, and neither I nor anyone I know will die. Oh, okay, that's reassuring.
I do not need to study because I am extra smart and never fail.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
My IQ is 80. I can speak. This is crazy detailed, bro. Oh my goodness. I am never late for class. Okay, speak for yourself. Why are you writing that? Why are you writing that in for me? I have clear skin and healthy hair and nails. Let's go. Talk about fantasy. I have good friends with everyone. I'm good friends with everyone at Hogwarts. I do not bully people with a lesser blood status than me. Okay, sounds a little fucking snob to me. I am rich and can afford whatever I want. I have good breath all the time. Did you found it, Dan?
I did. Give me 1 second. We got a problem with the screen. I'm gonna fix it real quick.
Oh, we got a technical issue?
Little technical slam.
I close my eyes. When I open them, I'm in Dumbledore's office. Oh my, Ethan, what are you doing here? Shh. I put my finger to his lips and I say, shh. I know what happens to you. Oh, people say Dumbledore's gay.
Oh.
That's another thing.
She did.
Oh,
but
she did like after the fact?
After the books, yeah.
She's like, oh, by the way, he's gay. It's like, okay.
They made a big deal out of it.
I open and I say, Dumbledore, there's only one man I've ever wanted. I go, Dumbledore, I'm not gay, but I'm bi-curious.
The chime sound is getting me every time.
And then this is where it always goes in my fantasies. Dumbledore casts a spell on his cock, and it gets huge and fills the room.
That's the same script.
The room fills with his cock meat and blasts the doors and windows out. I start drowning in Dumbledore's massive wizard cock. His cock is a Horcrux. It has part of his soul, and I suck it out. I suck the Horcrux out. He's never got dome like that before. And he says to me afterwards, Ethan, you may be a mudblood, but that was magical.
Okay, cut it.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at how bright I'll give them. All right, here's the one this is the one that got me interested in this to begin with. Please enjoy this video I took at 3:40 a.m. after accidentally shifting. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, I just shifted. I don't even
This
know
isn't the one I
what
was
time it
thinking
is.
of, but...
Okay, it's currently 3:40 in the morning. Oh my god.
Were you not just having a dream?
She said I literally woke up.
I wasn't even trying to shift. You guys have me on Snapchat. Okay, so I was in my DR for only 3 days. But the other night, I was on Snapchat. Wait. Okay, no, it was last night. No, I'm all over the... Last night,
You had
I
a
was
dream.
on Snapchat, and I was like... Or it was a few hours ago. Wait, what? I was talking about how I
They're just
wasn't sure
goofing
if I was
around.
gonna-
Oh my
Is-
god.
serious.
Yeah, you clicked on the one AB sent.
Oh, the massive one here?
Yeah.
Okay, here. There was one like a spooky one. Here it is. This is awesome. Look at 200,000 likes.
Asleep in my arms.
I almost shifted last night. I was so close, and I heard a voice saying, "You're almost there," but I got scared and came back. I didn't expect it. I'm so upset that I got scared because of that voice sounded so comforting and reassuring. You're almost there. I don't know why that voice made my heart race and why I can't stop thinking about it. Is that even supposed to happen when you shift?
I think she might have accidentally shifted into hell.
Jesus.
I think she just fell asleep.
I think she shifted into Snape's
Okay.
under Snape's bed.
All right.
He casts a spell and
All right.
it blows out the window and doors. All right, enough of this. Interesting stuff, though, eh? We got to get one of these people on. I need to know more about it. Because these are not children. These are like young adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of.
Early 20s, a lot of them. I mean, I'm sure some are teen. Well, yeah, for sure, a lot are teenagers. We purposely try
Young
to
adult.
avoid those
I include like 18 plus as young
Sure.
adult.
Yeah.
So.